The best and easiest way to start strong and potentially save money in a gacha is to reroll. Rerolling is a process of restarting the game several times in order to take advantage of the free pulls usually given to the player in the first few minutes of play. Touhou Lost Word is no exception, and this is why in this video I will tell you which girl you should aim for and why. The rerolling phase happened extremely fast, just before the tutorial fight actually. At this moment, you will be granted 10 pulls, with a guaranteed friend from a pool of 7 characters. Your objective is to get the best character, or the one you desire the most out of it. If you are really determined to start the game in the most efficient way possible, no matter how much pain you might endure, you can also use the other 3 rolls given at the beginning of the game as a pre-registration reward. But the luck needed to get the exact character you want is really low. So expect a lot of reroll if that's what you're going for. Personally, I will recommend only rerolling the tutorial rolls, because it's much easier and faster, but most importantly, because you can get the arguably best character in the whole game at the moment, which is enough in my opinion. But if you like pain, go for it, you won't regret it. The pool of unit is the following: the Shrine Maiden of Paradise Akole Youmu and the Ordinary Magician Kirisame Malisa, obviously. The definitely not wearing breast pads perfect maid Isayo Sakuya, the legendary moon rabbit Ryzen, the half-ghost ultimate gardener Konpaku Yomu, and finally the last two, Green Reimu and I meant the living god Kochiya Sadae and the strongest Siano. Definitely a bunch of awesome characters, but only one can be the chosen one. So let's analyze each one of them, starting with the first announced, Reimu. She's clearly one of the best units of this pool, and of the whole game even, but we will not go too much in detail about her. Why? Simply because she's given for free, along Marisa and Sanae. And even if an early extra copy will let you limit break them sooner, this is not very useful in the long run, and you should reroll for one of the other characters instead, even if you like this way. With this one put aside, it means there is only 4 contenders remaining. Ranked from the weakest to the strongest, you have, in last position, Sakuya, who is unfortunately limited to this one gimmick of being this super fast damage dealer who truly lacks essential utility and access to elements, which make her not very useful. In third position, Cirno, or the strongest, like she likes to call herself, is able to set up 2 freeze barriers on all foes, and then break them down with her last word. Due to this coming with a small degree of variance, 10% of the time only one barrier will be freezed and destroyed, she can't reliably farm any bosses, and is therefore meant for difficult content only meant to be fought once. In second place, Ryzen is mostly useful for solo farming the first bosses. However, other characters can also do this at a high enough level. Outside of this, Ryzen has low damage and almost no all target attacks, but she at least brings some useful accuracy utility and access to the moon element. The winner, and therefore the best unit to reroll, is our deadly gardener Youmu, who cut the conquerors into pieces, ranking first place. And for good reason, she hit much harder than the others and has access to extremely strong AoE Last Word. A useful trait both for farming and difficult content. Due to this, she has a high value at all stages of the game and come highly recommended. And on these words, we are done for today. If you are interested to see more Touhou Lost Word content, please consider subscribing and liking the video if you found it interesting. And remember, love yourself. See ya!